Welcome back, guys. So we were digging this out because it had a lot of coal in, and the machine was trundling forwards, and I was like, oh, do you think we should join the two tunnels up? Well, if I do, I'm going to go this way. And looking at it, because this tunnel in front of us is straight, and that one behind us goes ever so slightly off the angle of the grid, we might end up pretty close to where that big concrete stack is. Maybe. So I think it is actually worth coming across this way. It's going to be a little bit tricky with the conveyors, but I'm sure we can manage it. It's going to be tricky on the conveyors because we need to keep everything at one level, which is a little bit tricky because I need to basically put these down, which is doable. I need to put them down so that I can feed into them from that way. We go basically this middle block here in between and this one here. I think that should be plenty good enough. So I need to move some machinery and get it sorted. So first things first, what we need to do is work out what's going to happen here, because we're going to take it out this way, which means this has got to be down and these have got to be down. This has got to be down, but we're going in that direction. Got to remember that. So if we get these down conveyors, they take material down. That's my understanding. And then you need the straight conveyors, which are substantially lower than I was expecting, but we've got the hole there anyway. And then I need two up conveyors. My understanding is that works. Absolutely no idea. So then we can go in with the straights. If I put that there, where's it going to be? That's going to be in exactly the right spot. Okay. So that's great, but I need to be underneath. So get the old pickaxe tool and cheat our way down. Block underneath there. Remove that one. Get the straight conveyor. Bang the straight conveyor on there. Boom. And it will plop into that pit, which will be perfect. We better seal this off, actually. We don't want anything to kind of join up. It might have helped if I'd have moved the machinery first, I suppose. But we can hopefully just bring that straight across. I got too excited with the building. Move the loader first, he's quite a big fella. Jobs are good and he fits. Even if he gets a bucket full, park him there. And we'll try and get the excavator across. Got to fill in all of this, haven't I? Because I've got to get him back down here, obviously. It's going to get stuck otherwise. Alright. And then we'll take this out. Pickaxe this down. A wooden block. Concrete block even. Boom. Right, that should work there. Take this away. And then get ourselves ready. The next one, I could get those blocks back now as well. Boom. Okay, right, let's see if we can do this. How much of a tight squeeze is this going to be? Trying to fight this machine backwards here. It's so long, it might be a bit tight trying to fit in. Just cover this up so we can get back a bit more. Oh, it's tight. It's tight. It is really tight. But I think... well, that's it there. The only problem that we do have... obviously, when we start drilling... we are going to overlap where the pit is, because the pit is, oh, it's here, isn't it? So that's there. So we might be lucky, and we might be able to get away with that. Only one way to find out. And that's just to do it. I need this to line up on here, though. Okay, so I think we are good to go, and we just got to go straight, and then everything should work out because levels and that. But that has missed, mostly. We could have done it if we'd have put another slope piece there. we'd have got it. But we got most of it now. We got most of it, so not all is lost. But yeah, we just got to just go forwards. Just go forwards until we meet up with the concrete at the other end. It's going to be interesting how it matches up, though. There we go. Now we'll just jump out of here. Just to fix this up. Now we got rid of this. Boom. Now we drill. Or mine. What would you call it? Not drilling as such, is it? It's mining, but feels more like drilling. So the plan for this, by the way, I'm not going to bother trying to do anything fancy to the tunnel. I'm just going to go forwards because that's all I need to do. As long as I can keep laying conveyor belts, I'll put the sides on because they help keep the machine straight as well. But as for the roof and the walls, I don't think I'll do much to it. Depends if I get stuck when I try and get out, to be fair. So this is me now until I hit concrete the other side, really. Don't know how long it will take. Hopefully not as long as it is to do these tunnels. It's actually a lot shorter than the metal one and the concrete one, so joining them up should be quicker. Should be. But I don't honestly know. Because I know that this goes up at an angle, and it goes up at an angle that makes the gap between the two wider, so could be interesting. But we'll just keep going and see what happens. If nothing else, we should get a lot of rock looking at this, which will be a lot of gravel. So it should be a good payday, which will be nice, because we'll get new machinery, hopefully. It is going to be tedious, putting these roof pieces down, getting out, put the roof pieces down, getting out, put the roof piece down. But it helps keep us straight, so it is a necessity. Still here, still trundling away. We've done quite a bit, though, in all fairness. We've done all the way down there to all the way up here. And we still haven't found the other tunnel yet. Hoping that it's not very far off, though. Because, you know, I understand this game is mining. But, yeah. I want to get hold of some equipment. Start knocking things around and digging stuff up. A long way to go. But I imagine what we are going to get at the end of this in terms of all this gravel and stone and whatever else. It's got to be something special because this is all just stone. So if it's all just stone, it's all going to be turned into like gravel or solid rock, right? They're the two options. There literally can't be anything else. This has been slightly annoying. We've had a couple of little patches pop up every time, now and again, but let's try and run the pickaxe down the middle of the line just to clean it a bit. Put the sides down, clean the middles out, pick it up and start again. But it is nice to see. Just picture that as being money just pouring off the back of that. Money, money. It's always good. Because we've got this coming update. Fingers crossed we can continue this save. And it should bring some pretty good machinery with it. So I want to make as much money as I can before that happens. So that we're not going, if only I had a couple of million. We're ever so slightly trying to wonder now. So I'm going to hop out. Get my roof pieces. Put my roof pieces down. Keep us nice and straight. And begin again. Just when you think it can't be any further, it just keeps going and going and going. It's crazy. Ooh. What is this I see before me? That's concrete. That is concrete, that is concrete, that is concrete. Let me just sort this floor. That is 100% concrete. So, we are there. We're literally knocking on the door. How is this going to work then? So, I need to remove these. I can't get in to remove the other pieces. There we go. Might be able to get there now. So it's going to clunk again. Hey! Ta-da! Now, can I put conveyors there? Is it worth putting conveyors there? No idea what's going to happen there at that junction. It's not that it should matter, because these conveyors that I'm standing on run that way down that hole, right? And let's just say this does make a difference. Hope it doesn't, but let's just say it does. If it does, all that should happen is this line will go down that way, which still links up anyway. It's not ideal, let's be honest, because this is too tight to turn anything, so we'll have to open this up a bit, but that is the two tunnels linked, and it's not actually a million miles away from this at all. I thought it was going to be, well, part of me thought it was going to be closer, part of me thought it was going to be further away, but I'll just finish this off, just poking through fully. Woohoo! That is our two tunnels combined. Let's have a look, shall we? See what it's all about. Clean the mess. There we go. Nobody will know that it was ever an issue. So we have the concrete tunnel that comes down here. Maybe we can also open it up on this corner so you can come from the concrete in here. Anyway, there we go. Zooming all the way down here. Which, thankfully, it's not that far. It's far enough, but it's not that far. This pokes us out over here at the old metal tunnel, which we've still got a bit to do, I guess. That drop box behaved itself, thankfully, and we can kind of carry on going through here. We've got all this coal to work out. It's pretty decent, in all fairness. It's pretty decent. I do like this underground view. You can see where we tunneled up to the surface when we were doing that concrete, just to find out where we were. See the big hole, and then you can see where we are with that one. That's pretty good. We weren't a million miles off of being towards the end, like pairing up, matching across. But we are now. It's a giant capital letter A. Hey. One last thing before we do go, though. Let's see what we made. I don't know if this is an accurate reading. I don't remember looking or emptying before we started, so take it with a bucket load of salt. But what do we got? So 120k bits and pieces of valuable ore. And this one's going to be the biggie. Okay, so coal we can kind of put to one side for the moment. Gravel, I was expecting a lot more gravel, but it is a good number. And solid rock just puts up another 10k or whatever, so call it 330 in stony stuff. And then for coal, 83. Nice. This is another 500,000. That's 1.6 mil. Nice. I'm just going to go blast the roof now, and I'll catch you guys later. You take it easy, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully, we've got some big toys.